talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? NFG podcast in the building, along with my motherfucking co-host, Hustleman 3.0. Salutes to the chat. Salutes to the chat. I know it's been a couple of days. It's been a couple of days. You know what I mean? People have life. People been getting to the munyon. I hope y'all been out there enjoying y'all turkey. I hope y'all been enjoying y'all turkey. I told y'all before, you know what I mean? I don't celebrate the Thanksgiving thing, but I hope you guys was out there enjoying y'all turkey and y'all cranberry sauces and you know and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Diddy, them niggas ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas just sitting in the, you know what I mean? Fucked up in the motherfucking game, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad y'all here tonight. I'm your motherfucking host, Wade Out Black in the building. You already know the big Suvi. It gets no Suvier than this. We are here to stay. GP on the tube. Salute. Hustleman 3.0 in the motherfucking building. Salute. What's going on? You and Esteban been going around the world. I know y'all been going around the world. I ain't mean to take the Skyjet, but you know, if anybody like that episode, let me know. Oh, that was it. Oh, y'all wasn't jacking that. Nigga, I had the Skyjet. I was on my way to Neon City. I was on my motherfucking way. I was on my way. And then Hustleman set a trap for me. He set a trap for me. Could you believe that? My own fucking homeboy set a trap for me. But that's what I get for trying to steal the Skyjet and go on my own, you know. I've
been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take.
Yeah, like Kenny Marcellus.
Let's go. NFG podcast in the building. Make sure y'all salute.
Yo.
Subscribe to Hustleman 3.0. Keep to the city vlogs. Let's go.
Yeah. Got a hit up from my ex. Ain't replying to the text. Thought a nigga fell in love. Thought a pussy was the best. I be sipping on the bottle, blowing down gelato. No, I keep a check. All I gotta do is flex. Watch me bagging on the scale. I'm writing down the numbers like I took a test. On the knees up in Belize. She got a friend. I'm putting weight on the jet. We got everybody looking. Keep it brooklyn like we on the nets. All I gotta do is flex. Kenny Marcellus, flex. Like I be sponsored by Nike. I go nowhere without this tech. I see him flexing with his chain on. I made him take it off his neck. Let me tell you how I live. Money, violence, and the sex. I don't fuck with little kids. They be rolling for respect. I got plenty fellies come and get me with the warrants out for my arrest. I got 100K, we can't leave nothing, so finish picking up the rest. I took a molly and mixed the lean with lemonade, I'm looking like a mess. I be chilling in the east, wait out in the west. Keep a high, know it bust. Zanny looking like a bus. Sandy go for 20K, do it all the way in lust. Don't nobody know the game, everybody know we are. Poppy do another thing, crack it open like a Dutch. Like a big Balenciaga bathing with the diamond tripping by the bunch. I done had too many problems, now I never keep a low amount of funds. Wait out, what a blessing. All these lethal weapons, gotta keep it tucked. All we gotta do is buzz. Gotta hit her from my ex. Ain't replying to the text. Got a nigga feeling love. Got a pussy with the best. I be sipping on the bottle, blowing down gelato. No, I keep a check. All I gotta do is flex. Watch me bagging on the scale. I'm writing down the numbers like I took a test. touch. Get on the knees up and believe she got a friend. I'm putting weight on the jet. We got everybody looking, keep it Brooklyn like we on the Nets. All I gotta do is flex. All I gotta do is flex.
All I gotta do is flex. All I gotta do is flex. One shot caught the lick. Now we looking like a check. All I gotta do is flex. Playing checkers, this is chess. Four mains, that's a check. Wait, I waited, that's a threat. More sellers and it's more jealous. Feeling for them niggas with a tech. Today I woke up in a rave. Half a cookie on a plate. Dough black on the track, full of holy water, be getting raped. All the ice, watch it dance. Neck looking like frozen water. Couple bands in my pants. Shorty sucked me in the 40-40. She got nasty, real naughty, little daddy, even for the shorty 40. Flex hit with the 30-30. 4-4, that's my dirty birdie. Yeah. Wait, I watch me do the zone. Yeah. We counting money from the flow. Kamikaze all up in the body, baby daddy, baby, I'ma lay him down. Niggas slept, had to hibernate. Now I'm woke, know they hear me now. I've been sipping on that purple, blowing on that Nemo, nigga, I'm on Pluto.
Gotta hit up for my ex, ain't replying to the text. Thought a nigga fell in love, thought the pussy was the best. I be sipping on the bottle, blowing down gelato, know I keep a check. All I gotta do is flex, all I gotta do is flex.
I've been trying to sleep, let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked
before I forget, we ain't even get to this yet. We haven't even got to content is king yet. How Hustleman took over a whole goddamn sector of his own. I mean, the nigga literally went and made his own sector. Who the fuck goes? Listen, I heard of getting on YouTube and, you know, you land in a sector, you know, you create certain content, certain people follow you, this, that, and the third. This motherfucker said, you know what? I'm tired of talking to everybody. Remember a couple of videos ago, he said, listen, there is no more God. It's only the source. There is no more Jesus and the third comings. And he said, I don't want to hear nothing about the three witches with the eyes and none of that shit. That's not real, right? Then he said, you know what? He said, wait, I said, what? I'm telling you, you know how our conversations go. I always tell y'all, chat. Salute to the chat. Hit the motherfucking like button on the way in. Welcome to MS. Look, I can't even say it no more. I'm so used to not saying the F word. I'm so used to saying the F word, I'm trying not to say it. NFG podcast, where we give no Fs, right? Where we give no Fs. First he said, wait on, you know what? I said, what? That's how it starts. And he calls a lot sometimes, so sometimes I let it ring just a little extra. No 30. Yo, kids, what's good? He said, yo, you know what? I said, what? He said, listen, we not creating content anymore. I said, what the fuck? I said, what do you mean we're not creating it? He said, we're not creating content anymore. I said, why? He said, because the sector is full of shit. I said, what? He said, the sector's full of shit. I said, so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? He said, we're leaving Earth. I said, we're leaving Earth. And when he said it, I didn't believe him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, this is my man. It's my brother. I'm going to support him, whatever he wants to do. But he actually left Earth. He left Earth. He left me for a little while, too. That's why I be stealing the Skyjet, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, that's why I be stealing the Skyjet. You know what I'm saying? Because he left me behind. Went and discovered a whole new motherfucking city. And, you know, I'm telling you, just I said, hold on, something's not right. Then the next thing you know, I said, you know what? I got a trick for him. He want to take me out of space. That's what you want. Okay, bet. Yeah, Esteban. Where you at now, Esteban? Where are you now, Esteban? You ain't got nothing to say, do you? You ain't got nothing to say. You got nothing to say. You see, chat? What I have done is I have devised a plan to where now I could be in a skyjet at any given moment and nobody knows. Nobody knows. Take that, Esteban. You locked me out before. I mean, they did me dirty. They did me dirty, ladies and gentlemen. When I tell you that they did me dirty, they did me so dirty. They had me going through a maze. That's one. And you know, I'm not a technical dude. So they had me going through a maze. I had to trick Esteban, use the voice analyzer that Hustleman that gave me. He gave me a voice analyzer for when we leave this motherfucker, just in case I run into a motherfucker that's out there that's not giving any F's. You know, he could translate, right? So I got to jump off. No diddy. Translating. Boom. I get in. And when I get in, it's a goddamn trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Hustleman. I couldn't believe it. And when I tell you that I was doing my thing, I was doing my thing.
I sure won't, bitch.
Dottie, this one is crazy.
It's easy on the track.
You understand what I'm saying? Your secrets are safe with me. No diddy. Like what I'm going to do. Esteban watching me left and right everywhere the fuck I go. So I said, you know what? Okay. I get it. I ain't been in the field. I haven't been in the field. And when I tell you he left Earth, ladies and gentlemen, Hustleman 3.0 left Earth.
Esteban, where you at, Esteban?
Scanning your location now.
Esteban, where you at, gang?
Longitude and longitude
Where
received.
you at, gang? Like, you got me out here crazy looking for you, gang. Where you at, gang?
Locked and loaded.
Where you at, Esteban?
Sir,
Esteban, where you at, gang?
I'm coming out of warp
You
drive.
got me around here looking for you, gang. Where you at?
Hold tight.
Pull up. I don't see you.
Not much longer.
Which way you coming from?
Entering Earth's orbit now. Hey, sir, look up.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Come on, man. Beam me up.
Prepare to get beamed up. Engage.
Yeah. I see that they tryna be Hollywood, keeping it real, I'm still in the field. I listen, they not even kinda good. Act like they winning, but really pretending, and then they go die in they mama hood. Do it for lights and clout, stay running your mouth. If you real and you probably could. Fuck if you real and you probably should. I cut up a leg with the bread rolls. Used to be noodles and egg rolls. Living but spitting these dead flows. Now they know me from Ghana to Melrose. I had to put on for myself though. They said if I make it, then hell froze. Fuck is you talking about making, man? I used to sleep on the floor on my shell toes. Now I'm in Dallas and Cali and down in the valley. It's me and they headphones. I used to be calling me sport. You say I act light skin like I'm a red bone. It ain't my fault, my network on they job and you in the dead zone. Safe to say I made the play, I'm dancing in that end zone. You stuck in that friend zone. I don't wanna beef about her, you gon' get your head blown. Monster movie rings, that's what we bring, no we don't wed hoes. I ain't saving no one, ain't no Marvel movie exposed. No Diddy, you'll get exposed. I swear that these niggas need therapy. Secretly hating and snaking, they faking, I don't even want what you selling me. Tell it to him and tell it to them, you know they come back and telling me I got no watch, but I got no watches. Middle finger to your energy. They want me gone on a felony, but I'm about to make them remember me. Yeah.
Welcome back. We're about to explore real quick. That's what I'm saying. Hustleman took a few trips. You know what I mean? He done snoopied up the Skyjet and all that. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple of additions to the know what I mean? I took it for a spin and all that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's check out the spin that we did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you know what I mean? They tricked me on this one. They got me. They got me on this one. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you the reason why he wants to keep me away from Neon City so early. Because you know, I'll go up there and just wild out. Just go out there and just wild out. Turn out the bars. You know what I'm saying? We throwing shows. We throwing concerts. We throwing raves. When we supposed to be picking up minerals and preserving life and all that good shit. I'm like, fuck all that. We wilding. You understand what I'm saying? We wilding. Let me show you what way I did. Salute to the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when we going live. Subscribe to Keys to the City vlogs, podcasts. Subscribe to Hustle 3.0 and subscribe to NFG Podcast. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to Neon City. Hustleman, talking about it ain't time to go to Neon City. I'm going to Neon City. Hustleman, as the party's ready to meet into the sky jet right now. Come on.
Stealing the sky. Stop stealing the sky jet.
Hell no. I've come too far to be stopped. Neon City, here I come.
Stop stealing the sky jet. Stop stealing the sky jet. Stop stealing the sky jet. Stop stealing the sky jet.
You see that shit, y'all? And then he keeps saying it. Stop stealing the sky jet. Stop stealing the sky jet. Nigga, it's too late. I'm stealing the sky jet. I'm going to Neon City. It's out, y'all. What? If you peep it, right, I have my own music and all that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have my own soundtrack music. You know what I'm saying? I was going on a joyride. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, we discovered Suvieville together. You know what I'm saying? He trying to keep Neon City for the cuz. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was Hustleman and the Wingman Wade Out Black. But check it out, y'all. I was Suvi, y'all.
I be with them steppers, big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla. My mouth is red.
Esteban can't even talk to me at this point, y'all. It's over. It's over. Like, it's over. Like, I done went to Suvieville. I done drank Remy, all that. I said, listen, you know what, man? I've been watching them disappearing, reappearing, making adjustments to the motherfucking, to the crafts and all. Because I can't front. The crafts is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole new name for the sky jets and all that. You know I'm saying? My shit's Suvi too, you heard? But he got the best one. He got the best one. Look at the inside of this shit.
I eat these hoes for breakfast.
Ain't no Hakuna Matata. I hit his maca. Wait up. I told you to do the pasta. I said you put you a doctor. Wow. Niggas is goofy. You gon' run to the cops. Me. I gon' run for my chopper. I rub a beat. I turn green. Wait, I turn to a monster. Fifth, I'll lift you out your privates. Nigga, I ain't with the box now. I expect your bitch out of sneakers. I never listen to teachers. Look at my bitch, she a keeper. Look at my jewelry. My wrist came with the features like that. Trey Pound 7 Pimp Smack. Big knowledge known for getting stacked. Impact that mag in the back of the head. I'm cruising in my spaceship. The baddest bitches I attract. They say I don't know how to act.
And then, first of all, I don't know what's going on with this Esteban dude and Hustleman 3.0 and all that, no diddy. But y'all niggas just dealing with 0.3 degree gravity and 7.75 oxygen and all that shit. Why the fuck is it taking so long to get to Neon City? I'm wondering. As I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, I done screamed, I done threw up in it, you know, oh, my bad. I cleaned it up. I shouldn't even mention that part. And I threw up in the shit and all that. Right? Why is it taking so long to get to the other side of this goddamn tunnel? And y'all got 0.75, 33,000 gravity.
The biggest nigga on the track. Ask Giselle and Roddy Mac. I took this pimp across the map, and I kept my city on my back with a bad bitch and a loaded strap. Get out of line, you getting clapped. Your baby mom getting whacked. And I have my dick and smoke it pack.
Steppers, big money investors. Suck my daddy dick in a Tesla. My mouth is reckless. I eat these hoes for breakfast.
Now you tell me, does this look like Neon City to you? Ladies and gentlemen of the chat. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat. Listen, you tell me, does this look like Neon City to you? This don't look like no Neon City. What's up with all these rocks and shit? What's up with all... Listen, that's when I knew right then and there. See, I thought I beat the system. Go back, wait, I'll go home. Stop stealing the Skyjet. Stop stealing the Skyjet. I'm like, oh, I you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I beat all that. Did he? You know what I'm saying? I got through all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to, you know what I mean? And then when I get to the other side, it's fucking rocks and shit. This is not Neon City. I'm telling y'all, guys. Check it out. This is not Neon City.
I pop the beans in the yellow. Her pussy tastes like a bango. I got it covered all the angles. They go deeper when they hang low. If it's one of mine, it's a bankroll. If it's one of yours,
it's nothing out here. I don't know how F.B.I and Hustleman did it. Y'all some slick motherfuckers though. They some slick. They was giving no F's because they knew I was giving no F's. Somehow they let me get away with all of this. No Diddy, right? They got me thinking I'm going through all types of wormholes and time portals and shit, right? Which I did. I'm thinking I'm going to Neon City. You know what I'm saying? Neon City. Where it's just purple and chicks have 3 titties. That's where I'm thinking I'm going. I mean, they got to, right? He came back with this super SUV BMW John. This shit had the purple candy paint on the shit. It had the rims on it, know what I mean? I said, oh, this thing got a new pack. Word to my mother. This thing got a whole new pack. Word to my mother. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you look at your homie like, oh, you know, you used to get money together. Like, oh, you got some new shit. I'm like, all right. Well, you know what? Check this out. I'm gonna go get the new SUV, know what I mean? And I'm sliding off to the know what I mean? And look where the fuck I end up, y'all.
just stank hoe. I got a bitch in a pole. I got a bitch in a strobe. I put my dick in the belly. I put my tongue in her soul. Now she love me a long time. This pimping is out of control.
Hold on. What in the jumping Jupiters is this, man? That's the bond. What is this? That's the bond. Do you read me? I said I want to go to New Neon City. This is not Neon City. Where have you taken me, Esteban? Esteban, I know you hear me talking to you. Esteban, I want to go to Neon City. This is not Neon City. Hustleman, you've tricked me again. And he damn sure did, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, he tricked the shit out of me. I mean, shout out to Hustleman 3.0, keys to the motherfucking city. You understand what I'm saying? Because without him, there's no none of this. And without y'all, there is no none of us. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Yeah, but you know, that's the type of shit that we be going through. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. Like, that's the type of shit that we be going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, you know, we try to keep it soothing and entertaining for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at actually what you're looking at, the content is stupid. Like, who's created that? None of y'all in the sector could fuck with us. No F's given. No F's given. Can't none of y'all in the sector fuck with us. None of y'all in the sector fuck with us. Now when it comes to the graphics, now when it comes to now when it comes to the content, I mean, everybody got their own content, right? But not when it comes to what the fuck we do. Y'all can't fuck with us at all. And that's just what it is. I'm talking my edge. No F's given. I'm talking my edge. No F's given. You understand what I'm saying? Don't make me get back to it. Don't make me get back to it. Don't make me get back to it. Let's go check out what Hustleman 3.0 got going on, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he has some shit on his Instagram. Like, and it's weird, right? Because we speak regularly, right? But the shit that we speak about, it don't be about most of the time the shit that, like, we individually post. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, this is a man that I told you what he said, right? He said, I'm leaving fucking Earth.
Esteban, where you at, Esteban?
Scanning your location now.
Esteban, where you at, gang?
Longitude and longitude
Where
received.
you at, gang? Like, you got me out here crazy looking for you, gang. Where you at, gang?
Locked and loaded.
Where you at, Esteban?
Sir.
Esteban, where you at, gang?
I'm coming out of warp drive.
You got me around here looking for you, gang. Where you at?
Hold tight.
Pull up. I don't see you.
Not much longer.
Which way you coming from?
Entering Earth's orbit now. Hey. Sir, look up. Sorry, sir.
Come on, man. Beam me up.
Prepare to get beamed up. Engage.
You know, Hustleman. Yo, can you do that shit at the chicken spot? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, can you end up at the chicken spot one time for the cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Out there, you know what I mean? You know where you at? You know what I'm saying? I'll never reveal where you at. You know what I'm saying? For y'all hating ass suckers out there. For y'all hating ass, whack ass podcasters out there. Never reveal where the homie is. But check out what he been working on. You know what I'm saying? See what he been going on. Let's see what he been up to. Trying to keep me out of motherfucking Neon City. No F's given. NFG Podcast. Hit the like button on the way in. Oh yeah, YouTube. I have permission. I have permission. You know, I know him in real life, right? Like, you know, I know Hustleman 3.0 in real life. Keys to the City podcast. You know, that's my brother, right? Right? Y'all be striking me all the time. Oh, you're using content. You're using content. I'm using content. He taught me how to do this shit. Y'all should be striking him. And then he getting beamed up in the drip. No Diddy. You heard? Diddy getting beamed up in the drip. Shout out to Hustleman in the drip. Hold up, I just heard something. I just heard something that I just never noticed before. Engage. That might be like one of their little code words because Esteban didn't say it loud. Ah, okay. Might be going for another joyride soon. And I'm telling y'all now, listen, Keys don't call you with no bullshit. He don't call with no bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? If he call you and he got some shit like this and he done discovered some shit, pay attention. Let's get into this high level content. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you don't like the content. Haters in the bushes. No F's given. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you like we didn't need Kamala. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you like we don't need bitches with bonnets and Crocs on the train. You understand? We don't need you. We don't need you like we don't need them bootleg Jordans that the Mexicans wear. Let's get into this content, though. Commercials. Upon some of y'all heard me sneeze. This weather is crazy. Weather is crazy. Weather is crazy. Did he just say body doubles? Did he just say body doubles? Like invade of the body snatchers? Oh shit. God damn. Lucky nobody else used this microphone, did he? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with the babies. The one thing, Wade, I don't like is when people fuck with the babies. No F's given. No F's given. Subscribe to the channel. Does anybody peep, though, how Hustleman is literally floating on top of a motherfucking mountain? Is he not floating on top of a mountain? Huh? Is he not floating on top of a mountain? Hold up, hold up. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. I know Keys is laughing his ass off. Ha 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 ha. Funny hustle, man. Funny hustle, man. Why nobody in the chat ain't telling me that the motherfucking screen ain't sharing? I'm screen sharing. That's my fault, right? I'm the one working the podcast, right? No F's given. No F's given. Right? Y'all was giving no F's just now. Y'all was giving no F's just now. I'm showing y'all Keys sitting on top of a mountain, and y'all don't even see Keys sitting on top of a mountain. You know what? It's a thing. What we talking about is so fucking deep anyway, no Diddy, that we got to rewind that one. You heard? We got to rewind that one. You heard? Salutes to the chat. Salutes to the chat. Let me know when you can see the screen, all right? I'll get rid of that. There we go. That's what I want to show. So now we want to hit this button again. Get to the screen sharing. So y'all can see the homie floating on top of mountains and get to this JFK body snatching shit. I mean, they snatching. They replacing people? Like, are you serious? Like, replacing people? How the fuck you do that? Where you get that from? I'm telling you though, Hustle man, he always come up with some high level shit. Check this out.
Your host.
You're now tuned in.
You are now tuned in
to the realest show on YouTube.
man, welcome back to another one, y'all. If you just coming on in right now, hit that like button. We're about to get into this real deep topic. All right? Open your eyes, gang, because they out here stealing people's identities, and it can be you. You never know. So, let's get into this content. Let's go.
In a world that has been tainted by groups of dark beings, corruption, secrecy, and depravity have altered and damaged the lives of many children and adults who have fallen victim to stolen identities. For many years, children have been abducted and sometimes swapped out at a young age. In different instances, they are placed into foster care, witness protection programs, sold to dark handlers, sex trafficked, or sacrificed. Sadly, this is far more common than we have been led to believe. People of influence and children with parents who are prominent public figures have been especially targeted because of their wealth and power to influence others. Many are taken, then given new identities.
Yo, was that Tupac up there? Was that Tupac up on the 9? Pay attention, y'all. Body snatchers, the cabal. Let's get into this. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to get into some hip-hop shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. But you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to expand the motherfucking mind, man. And right now, there's no F's given. We rocking with Hustleman 3.0. Get with it. Subscribe to Keys to the City vlogs. I ain't said this. So this is why he wanted to keep me away from certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around. I'd have met the wrong person and they'd have snatched my body up and they'd have cloned my black ass. Imagine that, right? 2 8 hours.
Sadly, this is far more common than we have been led to believe. People of influence and children with parents who are prominent public figures have been especially targeted because of their wealth and power to influence others. Many are taken, then given new identities. Identity theft is frequently used by the cabal, replacing important or wealthy people with clones or fake body doubles. They do this for many reasons, the first being that the body doubles are easy to control, like puppets on a string. The second is...
That's what we're talking about, these body doubles, y'all. This is what's going on right now. They are stealing people, making fake people. Man, it's getting crazy. Check it out.
To steal the original individual's wealth and fortune, rendering them impoverished and helpless. The cabal also enjoy messing with and traumatizing their victims, leaving them nameless, poor, completely alone, and on the verge of insanity.
That's crazy.
These dark ones feed off the pain and suffering of others. So many children of stolen identities do not get to grow up. However, some of the lucky ones who survived are now adults and are bravely stepping forward and speaking their truths for the world to hear.
You heard what Cat Williams said. In 2024, everything will be exposed. Everything will be exposed. It wasn't Johnson's & Johnson's inside of them bottles of oil, you heard? Or maybe it was. It had to be, right? Because they'd have been said something by now. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Y'all ain't got nothing on him. So what? He was freaking off. Okay? Been there, done that. No Luther.
And it is our job to listen.
Hey, can you imagine if that happened to you, that you was taken at a young kid and you don't even know who you really are until you're about 30 years old, and then you look back and realize that you was like all mangled up and caught up into some madness? It's crazy.
You're right. You're right, Keys. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's some wild shit. Just imagine. You heard what he said, chat? 30 years from now, you find out that you're not even who the fuck you are, and your lineage, no Diddy, is hooked up to the people in the hills. You know what I'm saying? In the Sun Hills and shit. You know what I mean?
John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. is one of these extraordinary brave individuals with an extreme case of stolen identity. This is his story.
All right, let's get into this JFK Jr. story, y'all. Hit that like button on the way in.
The
Share this
story
video.
of John is a difficult one to tell. It is filled with loss, pain, and immense suffering. Furthermore, because John was subjected to MK Ultra, drugs, torture, and copious other traumatic experiences, some timelines are approximations.
MK Ultra, that's that mind control shit, y'all. Y'all don't know. I mean, that shit real. That shit is real.
John Jr. was born in 1960 to one of the most powerful and well-known families in the world, the Kennedys.
All right, we talking about the Kennedy that got assassinated. All right, this was JFK Jr.'s pops. All right, now let's get into this story.
He was born shortly after his father became the president of the United States of America. John has only a few short memories of his father, which he holds close to his heart to this day. Initially, he lived a good life, supported and safe in the sanctuary of the White House, surrounded by family who loved, cherished, and cared for him dearly. Although he was often under the care and supervision of nannies, Secret Service agents, and White House staff.
Could you imagine a kid growing up like this? Could you imagine the trauma that this brings? Pay attention.
Yo, truthfully, he's like a robot, Keys. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He probably was under MK Ultra from dumb young. You know what I'm saying? From dumb young. You know what I mean? He's probably under the MK Ultra shit, probably from dumb young. Fucked up. That nigga probably don't even know what he eating, what it even tastes like. You know what I mean? That shit is probably tasteless to him, you heard?
1963, at the tender age of 3, John Jr.'s world came crashing down and was forever changed when his father was assassinated. It was a headline that both shocked and broke the hearts of many people around the world, but most of all, John and his family.
You know what I'm saying?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll excuse the fact that I'm out of breath, but about 10 or 15 minutes ago, a tragic thing, from all indications at this point, has happened in the city of Dallas. Let me quote to you this.
Now, this is the same place where a lot of people die at, and a lot of stuff happened. Even we lost a president here, y'all. Check a look.
And you'll excuse me if I am out of breath. A bulletin. This is from the United Press from Dallas. President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas. They were riding an open automobile when the shots were fired. The president, his limp body carried in the arms of his wife, Jacqueline, has rushed to Parkland Hospital.
Between the ages of 3 and approximately 8 to 10, John had an exceptionally convoluted life. He spent time flying around the world with his mother, Jacqueline Kennedy, attending opulent events with important people, including celebrities, politicians, royalty, and other influential people. He would take classes with famous actors and various renowned artists, as well as perform acting roles in Hollywood on the big screen.
2 candidates for congressmanship will step forward. Candidate Tracy, are you ready to take the chicken test?
What's a chicken test? Boy, are you a dum-dum. It's a test to see if you're chicken.
Gargoyle arms, reach forward the basket of snakes.
At times, this meant that John had to go and live with his movie or TV family for weeks at a time to get him into the role. However, it was not all fun and games for John. He was also put in extremely traumatic situations, even when in the presence of his mother. When John was 5 or 6, he remembers one of these traumatic times. He was traveling on a plane to New York with Jackie's double security and Secret Service agents.
That's crazy. No kid really deserves to go through this type of trauma, y'all, for real.
During the flight, John witnessed his mother being brutally violated by one of the men, while the others stood by and watched. John was screaming and crying hysterically. The men told John that if he would not shut up, they would kill his mother. John was later beaten for getting upset. When John was 5 years old, he recalls being dropped off at an old 2-storied home that had been converted into a small school. He was instructed to sleep the night in the bedroom upstairs. That evening, a man visited him during the night and sexually violated him. When John was picked up the following day, he explained how his backside hurt to the couple who were commissioned to escort him to his next location. The man—
See, that's crazy. This happens all over, B. Check this out, y'all.
Appeared completely unfazed, as he casually stated, "Forget it, kid. That's the way it goes." John had an unstable upbringing in every way possible. He was continuously instructed.
That's crazy. So they sexually violated this guy. These are those cabal ways in the early stages, y'all. Pay attention.
With no notice, to pack his bag and travel to a destination unknown. This continued well into his teens and young adult life. John never knew a normal or consistent home environment, and he was often left feeling confused and afraid not knowing where he was or what was going on. When John was young, he recalled overhearing a conversation between adults who were discussing their ownership over him. He was shocked. During this meeting, John was sold to a man named Wayne.
Discussing the ownership over him. Like, do y'all hear what's going on? Like, do y'all hear what's going on, man? The Hustleman, man. They're gonna be coming at our doors, man. They coming for the CPUs, man. You know what I mean? They're coming for the CPUs and the hard drives.
Wayne was to be his handler and, in some respects, his teacher. Later on, Wayne paid for John to enter into the care of a new family called the Quigleys.
It gets ugly now. Pay attention.
From age 5, John was introduced to the Hells Angels by Wayne. John had a huge love and interest in motorbikes since he was a little boy and still does to this day, being a skilled rider and mechanic among many other things. Throughout John's life, he spent time at the Hells Angels clubhouses and later became a patched member himself. John refers to the Hells Angels as his family and the members as his brothers. They were the family that he never really had, offering him a safe haven, comradeship, and a sense of belonging.
Hells Angels? He was with the Hells Angels? Oh, he was running around with them wild crackers. That's what he was doing. He was with the wild crackers. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers wasn't playing back in the days, man. Hells Angels, man. We should see them niggas in the fucking city. They did not like niggas. They did not like niggas whatsoever. Hated niggas.
The Hells Angels have played a big part in John's adult life, too. He recalls many moments where members stuck up for him and even saved his life from assassination attempts on more than one occasion. From age 6, John attended St. David's private school in New York, attending on and off. This continued for his entire childhood, only being consciously present for no more than a few weeks out of a year. Of course, being under the influence of MK Ultra from a young age means that he may have been there more often than he can recall. When John turned 8 years old, his mother Jacqueline married Aristotle Socrates Onassis on the Greek island of Scorpios. Aristotle was a Greek-Argentinian shipping typhoon. Onassis was one of the world's wealthiest and well-known public figures at the time, building the world's largest privately owned shipping fleet amidst his strong association with organized crime. One of John...
Listen, do y'all see what time it is? It's 2:35 in the morning. Right here. It says it right there on Hustleman's, know what I mean? 2:35 in the morning. I told you, if he called you around this time, trust me, it ain't to ask you what time it is. He got some information. They're gonna be coming for the hard drives, Hustleman.
John's fond memories of that time was going on archaeological digging expeditions. One instance was when John, Onassis, Wayne, Jackie, and a team visited the tomb of Alexander the Great's father, Philip II of Macedon. After the initial excitement, John recalls feeling very disappointed as he watched the digging team loot the site, taking ancient artifacts including precious metals, gemstones, and superior ancient technology devices. These ancient technologies could do incredible futuristic things, including seeing future events and outcomes within the current timeline.
Wow.
Of course, these items were kept secret within the mafia cabal, with only the scraps being made public.
That's crazy. Let's get into it. The Quigleys, y'all, come on.
The Quigleys.
Between the ages of 8 and 10 was an extremely dark and unsettling time for John, a theme that continued for many more years to come. At this time, John was introduced to the Quigley family as a part of the Witness Protection Program. John was given a new name and birth date. He was now to answer to David Keith Quigley, and his birth year was 1966 instead of 1960. During this time, John was unable to celebrate his birthday. He was also given a cocktail of puberty blocker hormones to keep him looking young and to marry up with his new birth date and identity. The Quigleys even bleached John's hair and made him write using his right hand, as he was naturally left-handed. During his time with the Quigleys, John experienced and witnessed terrible horrors and abuse. The Quigleys were a cabal-organized crime family. They lived in a closed community in Yosemite Lakes in California, along with other group members. They were all members of secret societies, including the Illuminati and the Freemasons. All of the families within the gated community were either public figures themselves, connected or related to important and influential people.
Yeah, I wonder if this shit's still like, I know the Illuminati's there. You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati got to be there. Some control the fucking planet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to control the planet. Somebody feeding the niggas the poison and then having the niggas feed the poison to the niggas. No, F's given. Somebody is doing it. You know what I'm saying? These secret societies and all that. But then it's weird, right? Because when the blacks go to school, they got the fraternities too, right? The Greeks and all that, right? 33rd and 3rd Mason and all that. You know what I'm saying? They get the knowledge too, right? With the evil society. It's a double-edged fucking sword. Everybody can't be a goody two-shoes. Somebody got to be the bad guy.
Regardless of their title, they were all in the same satanic club, one way or another. During John's time living in the closed community with the Quigley family, he experienced and witnessed frequent satanic rituals. During these rituals, the group would gather in a large tent in the middle of the night under moon and candlelight. Here, they would collude and plan out future agendas, and then energetically enhance the manifestation using dark witchcraft, human sacrifice, sexually violating children and torturing them, among other things. In his time with the Quigleys,
I read that they used to drink the children's blood, the infant's blood. I used to read, I read that shit. That they used to drink the infant's blood because it gave them some type of source of fucking power or some shit like that. So they would drink the infant's blood and eat the infant's hearts. You know what I mean? Like people was transporting these babies and harvesting them. You understand what I'm saying? Had females giving birth and all that. Shit was wild. Shit was wild, crazy. Then years later, Pizzagate. But anyway, you know what I mean? Let's get back to the content. Shout out to Hustleman 3.0. This shit is deeper than a motherfucker no Diddy. You know what I mean? Hit the like button on the way in. Appreciate everybody here. Let's get back to the content.
John was thrown knee-deep into a world of crime and darkness. He had many near-death experiences, which were all deliberate attempts on his life, but a higher force kept him alive to tell his story. He witnessed money laundering and counterfeiting, murder, torture, sexual abuse, pedophilia, and people disappearing without a trace. John was beaten often and saw a lot of children come and go within the community. He suspected these children were abducted and trafficked. Some were given new identities, while others were used in rituals, never to be seen again. There was one instance that John recalled. John was told that John was his stepbrother.
So he's not capping, y'all. Check this out.
Hold on. Hear this story? Like, hold on. My head is, hold on. No Diddy. Do you hear this story? Like, do you, hold on. I got to rewind just a little bit. All right, pardon self in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Pardon self in the chat. I got to rewind just a little bit. This story is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? As far as JFK. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Entire childhood, only being consciously present for no more than a few weeks out of a year. Of course, being under the influence of MK Ultra from a young age means that he may have been there more often than he can recall. When John turned 8 years old, his mother Jacqueline married Aristotle Socrates Onassis on the Greek island of Scorpios. Aristotle was a Greek Argentinian shipping typhoon. Onassis was one of the world's wealthiest and well-known public figures at the time, building the world's largest privately owned shipping fleet amidst his strong association with organized crime. One of John's fond memories of that time was going on archaeological digging expeditions. One instance was when John, Onassis, Wayne, Jackie, and a team visited the tomb of Alexander the Great's father, Philip II of Macedon. After the initial excitement, John recalls feeling very disappointed as he watched the digging team loot the site, taking ancient artifacts including precious metals, gemstones, and superior ancient technology devices. These ancient technologies could do incredible futuristic things, including seeing future events and outcomes within the current timeline. Of course, these items were kept secret within the mafia cabal, with only the scraps being made public.
That's crazy. Let's get into it. The Quigleys, y'all, come on.
Between the ages of 8 and 10 was an extremely dark and unsettling time for John, a theme that continued for many more years to come. At this time, John was introduced to the Quigley family as a part of the Witness Protection Program. John was given a new name and birth date. He was now to answer to David Keith Quigley, and his birth year was 1966 instead of 1960. During this time, John was unable to celebrate his birthday.
They done changed his birthday. They done gave him a new name. They done revamped everything about this kid. You know what I'm saying? They done revamped everything about this kid. Allegedly. Harlem Legend voice.
He was also given a cocktail of puberty blocker hormones to keep him looking young and to marry up with his new birth date and identity. The Quigleys even bleached John's hair and made him write using his right hand, as he was naturally left-handed.
So, so what with the Quigleys? What, they were the Quigley's? Because we don't hear the name Quigley in the histories of the, when they tell us their history, we don't hear the name Quigley. Hustleman, who the fuck is the Quigleys? Who in the Jumping Jupiters is the Quigleys?
During his time with the Quigleys, John experienced and witnessed terrible horrors and abuse. The Quigleys were a cabal-organized crime family. They lived in a closed community in Yosemite Lake.
Oh, they're gonna tell me who the Quigleys is. Great work, great content, Hustle, man, great content.
In California, along with other group members. They were all members of secret societies, including the Illuminati and the Freemasons. All of the families within the gated community were either public figures themselves, connected or related to important and influential people. Regardless of their title, they were all in the same satanic club, one way or another.
They was all in a gang. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a gang. They were all in a gang. Look at the Soviet hanging on top of mountains and all that. You know what I mean? Sitting in the sky jet, sitting on top of mountains and all that. You got to give it up to the content creators, man. You got to give it up to content creators. You got to give it up to the imagination. You got to give it up to dedication. You got to give it up to consistency. You got to give it up to high level content. You got to give it up to blood, sweat, and tears. And you got to give it up to giving no F's. Let's get back to the 9-man.
Another. During John's time living in the closed community with the Quigley family, he experienced and witnessed frequent satanic rituals. During these rituals, the group would gather in a large tent in the middle of the night under moon and candlelight. Here, they would collude and plan out future agendas, and then energetically enhance the manifestation using dark witchcraft, human sacrifice, sexually violating children and torturing them, among other things. In his time with the Quigleys, John was thrown knee-deep into a world of crime and darkness. He had many near-death experiences, which were all deliberate attempts on his life, but a higher force kept him alive to tell his story. He witnessed money laundering and counterfeiting, murder, torture, sexual abuse, pedophilia, and people disappearing without a trace. John was beaten often and saw a lot of children come and go within the community. He suspected these children were abducted and trafficked. Some were given new identities, while others were used in rituals, never to be seen again. There was one instance that John recalled. John was told that John was his stepbrother.
So he's not capping, y'all. Check this out.
Later as an adult, John suspected that John was the bastard son of Aristotle Onassis and one of his mistresses. Needless to say, they didn't get along very well. However, over the years, they were forced to hang out together on different occasions for photo ops.
Listen to this.
Goddamn version. I don't got the paid version. Sue me.
Oh, this is getting deep. Hit that like button. Come on in, y'all. Let's go.
No Diddy.
John was also a part of MK Ultra mind control experiments. In the early 70s, the CIA were implementing different forms of mind control. One of the now publicly released papers details Project Artichoke, which was a MK Ultra PSYOP and is still being used in different capacities to this day. Around the age of 10, John was taken by Max and Dorothy Quigley to an old military facility. Here, he underwent a procedure that entailed removing a small section of his skull, which was then put back in place and dressed, after inserting a small microchip-type device. After this procedure, he lost what little was left of his personal autonomy. John was taken along as an accessory and witness in multiple crimes.
Well, if John can't remember shit, and John is dead, right? This John is dead, right? And the son is dead, right? And I'm pretty sure, the doctors or whoever, did these experiments on him and, all this MK Ultra shit and all that. They're probably dead, right? More than likely, right? Who the fuck told him this story? How does the person telling this story know that any of this shit is true? I'm just sitting here thinking that. I'm just saying. I'm not taking nothing away from Keys. Great content. I'm just saying, Hustleman. How do we know what the fuck is this dude blabbing about? Like, he talking some insider trader information. How does he know? No F's given. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on the way in. Salute to the chat.
And forced to do things against his will. Just one of these horrific instances was when he was locked in a bathroom with a lifeless body lying in the bathtub beside him. He was not allowed to leave the room until he cut up the body into small pieces to be disposed of. Trigger words were used by his handler Wayne, as well as other.
Exactly. So hold up. He chopped up someone's body and did all of these. Who's telling the story, man? Come on, man. It's a lot of. I don't know, Hustle, man. I don't know. That part right there, a little far-fetched. They reaching. That's when they start throwing the bullshit in the non-mean. You heard? Fucking up the gumbo and all that.
People who had authority to put John under. Under is the term John uses for when he was under the influence of MK Ultra. It is a foggy, dream-like state where the victim is put on autopilot except someone else holds the steering wheel. Under MK Ultra, a person has very little self-control over their actions. However,
these people are devious. Listen to this, gang.
Some awareness and memories do remain, especially if that is part of the planned programming and narrative. John has many instances where he would remember certain events and experiences, but would be unsure of if or when they happened. At times, he recollects disappearing for weeks, but would only come to know this upon speaking to fellow school pupils, neighbors, and friends within his community. John was a witness and an accessory to countless crimes and murders while under MK Ultra mind control, and only has small snippets of memories that burn in his mind to this day. Between the age of 10 and 15, and again as an adult, John spent a lot of time in Atlantic City on the boardwalk with his handler and mentor Wayne. In this time, he was being taught the ins and outs of the organized crime network. It was John's understanding that he was being positioned to one day take over the criminal underground that ran Atlantic City. However, that never came to pass. When John was 13, he was spending a lot of time on the island of Scorpios with Aristotle Onassis, his mother Jacqueline, and Aristotle's two children, Alexander and Christina. John got on well with and looked up to Aristotle's son, Alexander. Sadly, one day in a horrible turn of events, Alexander was shot at point blank by a plane mechanic while on a short private flight. The plane had only just taken off and was approximately 30 feet off the ground when Alexander was killed, sending the plane crashing down on the tarmac and rendering the perpetrator unconscious.
What?
John
you see what I'm
witnessed
talking
the
about?
whole thing.
This is what I'm saying. If he witnessed all of this and everybody who lived to tell the story is dead, then how you telling the story, man? Come on, man. Keep it soothing, man. Hit the like button on the way in. 24-hour stream. NFG podcast. Let's go.
He tried to help his stepbrother, but he was unsuccessful. After the plane came to a halt, John held Alexander in his arms, sobbing uncontrollably, while he awaited rescue services to retrieve them. Not long after Alexander's murder, John moved back in with the Quigleys for approximately 18 months. Meanwhile, Aristotle and Jackie made a big move to Bullhead City, Arizona, to start fresh and establish what was to be their new empire. In early 1975, John left the Quigleys to live to go with his mother and stepfather in Arizona. He was excited for his future for the first time in a long time. Things were finally looking up for John and his family. In March of 1975, when John was 15, his stepfather, Aristotle Onassis, was brutally murdered. He was gruesomely hacked to death with a camping axe in Arizona by a group of teenagers aged 8 to 18, who later went on to become superstars of Hollywood. John witnessed
Wow,
his
that's
stepfather's
crazy. You heard
bloodied
that?
and lifeless body and was distraught. Later that year, John witnessed the deafening tones of his mother Jacqueline being shot 3 times in the office of their home in Bullhead City. John was beyond repair. He was completely heartbroken. His mother was all he had left. The federal agents who carried out Jackie's murder proceeded to openly discuss in front of a hysterical 15-year-old John how they were going to take his mother's stocks. They then threatened John at gunpoint to sign off on the murder of his mother. John did not sign the document, as a man with authority burst into the room just in the nick of time and took John away. With no family to go to, John was now heading back to live with the Quigleys. Meanwhile, Jacqueline Kennedy's body double assumed her lead role as Jackie, taking her identity, her wealth, and family heirlooms as if they were her own.
One of the great responsibilities that we have is to tell boys and girls, men and women, why the narrow way. Why the narrow way?
An old minister once said in a charge to a young candidate, "Young man, you are called to this church, not in the first place to preach sermons or make pastoral
No, you go about it. Commercials, but you know, this one, you gotta make an exception. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Check this shit out.
I want to beg you here to consecrate your intellectual powers and your training, your seminary training, to the work of the gospel and the proclamation of the truth of God. I want to beg you to seek to proclaim the gospel as clearly, as cogently, and as coherently as you can. To argue it as persuasively as you can.
Jesus says, now I warn you.
All right, no Thanksgiving and all the Jesus shit, man. All right.
In relationship to secular society, its concepts are narrow, its theology is narrow, everything is narrow about it. With all
Many unimaginable things happened to John throughout his life. As a young man, he was once sedated with chloroform by a gangster turned pastor and musician named Charlie Brown. He was then given a vasectomy on the kitchen table at the Quigley's home, with their blessing and assistance, of course. The vast number of inhumane crimes that were committed against John throughout his life is both terrifying and compelling.
Yeah, this is torture,
A short
y'all. This
time
is
after
crazy.
the Charlie Brown incident, John recalls another disturbing story. Lisa, who was John's wife for a short time and who he later discovered was a member of a satanic cult, had conceived a child. It was a boy named David. John knew that this child was not his biological son, as he had already had an involuntary vasectomy thanks to Charlie Brown and the Quigleys. He was also aware that Lisa was seeing other men, but at this time, he was too messed up to care. When David was just a baby, Lisa went away for a short while and returned with a different baby altogether. By this point, John was getting very good at spotting when someone in his life had been swapped out and replaced. He was horrified, but got nowhere arguing the point. So John carried on. He loved and cared for David as his own. John did his best to provide for his son, but he was going through another difficult time. He was now living in poverty with David, while Lisa went out with strange men, drinking throughout the night. Eventually, the Quigleys coerced John into signing off on them adopting David, who they poisoned and tortured over the years. This continued until 2012, when John was able to take him back into his care indefinitely. John survived multiple attempts on his life and kidnappings for ransom. Secret government agents were the most common perpetrators of John's kidnapping experiences. Secret Service agents and other authorized agency staff had access to John's whereabouts through a tracking chip. Once again, John was saved by a higher force, as John has an important role to play yet. As an adult, John did his best to work hard and save money. He tried numerous times to get away from California and the Quigleys. He traveled around the country, hopping from place to place and from job to job, predominantly.
That's what I'm saying.
Other authorized agency staff had
Y'all keep saying the Quigleys. Who is the Quigleys? And what the fuck do they got to do with the Kennedys? Like, who are the Quigleys? Where do they come from in history? Where's the lineage? This is crazy.
He as a truck driver, a mechanic, and sometimes a construction worker. John never stayed in one place for long, as attempts on his life and his past continued to follow him wherever he went. During this time, John was betrayed by multiple girlfriends, who each revealed themselves to be dark setups. They were all colluding with the Quigleys and other unsavory characters within the cabal, with the intention to steal what little money and possessions John had, and to continuously bring him down into a low frequency. In one of these instances, Stacy, who was John's girlfriend at the time, tried to shoot him while he was in bed asleep. Thankfully, he woke up and stopped her. After failing the first time, she then proceeded to try and run him down with her car. In another instance, John was with a different girlfriend named Renee. One day, Renee's sister visited them out of the blue. She was distraught, saying things like, "That's not my sister. What have you done with my sister?" It was then that John realized that the Renee he thought he knew was in fact a body double. John was completely taken back by this, as he had trusted this woman. He also could not believe the lengths that the cabal went to mess with him and try to ruin his life again and again. Renee later was hired by the Quigleys, as if she wasn't already working for them in secret. The Quigleys attempted to kill John countless times throughout his life. They dropped him off at dangerous places, tried to get John's 3-year-old son David to shoot him. They beat him, poisoned him, drugged him, shot at him, drove him off the road. They rendered him infertile and coerced with other cabal members to take hits out on him throughout his life. But John persevered against all odds. The Quigleys were there at every turn to foil John's best-made plans. They helped orchestrate John's greatest downfalls. Then they were there to help him when everything fell apart. However, they always had ulterior motives, which were to torment, drain, and break John down. The Quigleys played a key role in keeping him broke, destitute, confused, and alone. Of course, they were merely the puppets of much darker unseen forces.
Your competitors will wish they had known about Vibe. With Vibe, you can launch targeted TV and streaming ad campaigns using our powerful platform that combines simplicity with deep market insight. Not only can you choose from over 500 channels and apps, but you can also tailor your reach from nationwide audiences to local viewers with precision. Getting started with Vibe is incredibly easy. Just log in, set up your campaign by selecting your audience demographics, and decide where you want your ads to appear. Tell us your budget and watch as Vibe crafts a campaign that resonates with your audience and fits your financial plan. Spend your first $500 on advertising with us, and we'll give you an additional $500 in ad credit. That's right, double the impact for your initial investment. Just a
John has had an incredibly traumatic, full, and interesting life. He has traveled the world and had many unique experiences that most people couldn't even begin to imagine in their wildest dreams. Or should I say, nightmares. John has mingled with some of the most well-known people in the world. He has memories of meeting the Queen of England, Elvis Presley, Princess Diana, the Obamas, Donald Trump, and his double. Tried to get John's 3-year-old son.
You tried it. I see you in the chat. You tried it. I see you. I see you. I see you. Salute to you. Tried it. You heard?
Leonard Skinner, Dolly Parton, a young Lady Gaga, Prince William and Harry, the Eagles, AC/DC, Bill Gates, Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, Denzel Washington, the Clintons, and Pablo Picasso, just to name a few. As time went by and things started to calm down a little, John began recording tapes of his story. The tapes were later stolen from his vehicle, but that did not stop John from getting his story out. Over time, John was able to distance himself more and more from the Quigleys and the cabal, but not entirely. In 2012, John became very unwell with acid reflux. He suspected that he had been poisoned. His doctor diagnosed him with a hiatal hernia, which required immediate surgery. When John woke up from the surgery, he had several holes in his stomach, instead of the 3 that he was told he would have. Upon further investigation, the X-rays revealed that John now had 3 sizable holes in his lungs and organs that were not there before. The hospital staff treated him terribly, refusing John his basic needs and pain medicine. They tried to keep him there for as long as possible. John eventually left, despite still being in recovery and tremendous pain. When John left the hospital with nowhere else to go, he went to see the Quigleys. He was not welcome. However, when he saw the state that his son David was in, he decided right then and there that he must take him away with him. They started looking for a place to live, and after a short while of searching, the pair bought a small home and settled down in Bullhead City, near where his mother was buried. In recent years, John started telling his story more and more on social media, coming up against countless attempts to censor and silence him. By 2023, John had produced an exceptionally well-written and revealing memoir, Stolen Identity: Unveiling Reed John Jr. In this book, John deep dives into many more vivid details about his life experiences, including his time spent in Black Ops and Vietnam, the people he met along the way, as well as unraveling the dark agenda behind the false awakening. That is, the Q movement. This documentary is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to John's story, which is a story that is equally thought-provoking and shocking, and it is far from finished. Sadly, John's experiences have been more often painful than not. However, John is now in a better place. He may not be wealthy yet, but he has the growing support of millions of people around the world. John is on a journey of healing physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, with the help of love and light frequencies. Despite being attacked and censored from all directions, John is working around the clock to get his story out to the masses, to expose the lies and corruption within the shadow government, the world elites, the cabal, secret societies, and organized crime syndicates, which are all interconnected, coexisting under the same dark satanic umbrella. John is passionate about bringing the truth into the light about who these dark ones are, and the evil that they have been committing from the shadows. He is seeking justice for not only himself, but for all innocents who have and still are experiencing stolen identities. I encourage you to take a deep dive into the truth through John's experiences. If you wish to purchase John's book to learn more about his story and to support him, please visit his website, therealjohnfkennedykr.com.
My name is John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. That's right, my father was the President of the United States. I wrote a book about what I've learned, what I've seen, and it is a huge achievement. It is huge because it affects all Americans. What they did to me, what they did to my loved ones, what they're doing to you, it affects us all. Struggle after struggle, being hindered, blocked, shadow banned, taken down, lions. I came on here specifically to tell you all thank you with all my heart, all my soul. I appreciate you all so very much, each and every one of you.
John is not a quitter. He is currently raising funds to have yet another DNA test done after multiple attempts that were tampered with the most recent results from a test that he purchased nearly 12 months ago, having still not been given to John. Together, let us expose the truth and end the tyranny and corruption perpetuated by the Dark Ones, by shining light into even the darkest of places. Full disclosure is happening now. We already won.
I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my respect. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth. My dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping. My DM crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, on my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep, let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, on my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep, let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, on my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep, let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business, give me my respect. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth, my dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping, on my DM, crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. Yeah, ain't take no days off. Oh, it's hard work for the pay off. To the moon, by the take off. I can see her feeling red sauce. Yeah, pull up to the spot, yeah, this ain't one of them. I'ma slide off with your bitch, yeah, I'm one of them. In the club, yeah, gotta stay, yeah, I'm one of them. One of them, no, you ain't one of them. Yeah, I've been grinding for a minute. Don't care what you could've been, it's like juice, we stand on business. Even when it get dark, you know I'm still bubble like Guinness. Feel like Master P is coming out the truck, it's no limit. I know she a freak, she only fuck a friend when she finished. She say I'm a lead, cause every time I hit it, I'ma kill it. You got a sight, you in face, they don't make you no hitter. So what you been shot, look, they don't make you no killer. Who they say been grinding, outside on timing. I done put my time in, Bitcoin pay homage. Ain't taking no days off. Everything is paid off. Yeah. Ain't taking no days off. Oh, it's hard work for the pay off. To the moon, by the take off. I can see you feeling red sauce. Yeah, pull up to the spot. Yeah, this ain't one of them. I'ma slide off with your bitch. Yeah, I'm one of them. In the club, yeah, gotta stay. Yeah, I'm one of them. One of them. No, you ain't one of them.
From the Haitians, I get my guns from Jamaicans. Boy, don't touch my patience. I take a flight for vacation. Pedigree, valid. I was fresh off the island. My bitch, only she was cooking. Function, two spoken chasing every comma. I used to lie to my mama. I want the drama. I got a llama. I fell in love with a demon. I was fucking that bitch in no condom. I fucking Gucci pajamas. I eat the pussy, it tastes like papaya. Waiter, on fire. This ain't a movie, this is the Suvi. Walking to Slammer. She put a lot in the Fanta. Bitch down older than grandpa. Forehead nigga, that's cancer. Do a drive-by on Panda.
Yeah. Ain't take no days off. Yeah. It's hard work for the pay off. To the moon, by the take off. I can see you feeling red sauce. Yeah, pull up to the spot, yeah, this ain't one of them. I'ma slide off with your bitch, yeah, I'm one of them. In the club, yeah, gotta stay, yeah, I'm one of them. One of them, no, you ain't one of them.
Yo, see what I got, right? Yo, Kaiser, y'all not getting this back. Who want this back? Listen, you gotta come see me. You know what I'm saying? Come see me at Verbal War Zone to get this back, baby. This is Wayne Eyes now, you heard? Yeah, K-Sharp, yeah. Yo.
Esteban, where you at, Esteban?
Scanning your location now.
Esteban, where you at, gang?
Longitude and longitude
Where
received.
you at, gang? Like, you got me out here crazy looking for you, gang. Where you at, gang?
Locked and loaded.
Where you at, Esteban?
Sir.
Esteban, where you at, gang?
I'm coming out of Warp Drive.
You got me around here looking for you, gang. Where you at?
Hold tight.
Pull up. I don't see you.
Not much longer.
Which way you coming from?
Entering Earth's orbit now. Hey. Sir, look up. Sorry, sir.
Come on, man. Beam me up.
Prepare to get beamed up. Engage.
Light
lights and dark nights. Crackheads, they fight with knives. Hustlers, they brawl with cats and drunks. They beat their wives. Homosexual teenagers flip. They take their life, they sniff coke and grab a loaded 4-5 and blow their mind. Women get raped, people snitch, take flick for the Jake. Some rob grocery stores at gunpoint and skate. I detect all the snakes, I pinpoint and kill a fake. I know cats who blooded in, blindfolded and sealed their fate. I'm the illusion, the flooded ice corrupting the ghetto. Black is every black child who grew up in the ghetto. Surrounded, public housing, jails crowded. The girls turn gay and put coke in their flour. See, I'm the bastard son my mama didn't want to have. I was the bum out the clique, my friends didn't want to laugh. I'm 6 + 1, calculated in math. I was a stuck credit kid, all thanks to my dad. Niggas get locked in the building, narcotics, running up on us, searching us, finding drugs and shit. I rep for thugs and shit. They call me Wader, the mastermind of many lines. Finger fuck the 9 when it's time to prosecute gypsies. Give advice, I roll the dice with my life. I get high, alike, while I'm playing the Christ. Like, dear Lord, forgive the sun of rose. I'm hiding in clouds, but the world's hard, and as a man I won't bow down. My vitamins Vietnam. See, black a veteran, speak intelligent words of medicine. Bright lights and
Oh my God. Look, heard about a Glock with us. Yeah. Look, yeah. I just bought a Glock with it, 30 in it. I just bought a pop with it, dirty in it. Yeah. This on my hood, getting buried in it. Heard the feds in the city, I ain't certain these, no. Murder on my mind, I can't sleep on. Yeah, if we get the drop, we gon' creep on. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. I just bought a Glock with that 30 in it. Yeah, I just bought a pop with that 30 in it. Yeah, this on my hood, getting buried in it. Heard the feds in the city, I ain't certain these, no. Murder on my mind, I can't sleep on. Yeah, if we get the drop, we gon' creep on. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. I just bought a pop and put some dirty in it. You know I need the worm, I'ma probably put it. Steady chasing checks, I'ma go and get it. Home prayers on my money, big mama nigga. Money ain't the topic when you're talking about it. Sauce face dripping, you can't walk around it. Police right behind us, scoring off and clouded. We living with no limits, bitch, we better got it. And I ain't slept in 3 days. Talking on the prepaid, got me go on 3-way. Jump my tennis in the replay. Took about 3 days, put 50 on the freeway. And ain't nobody getting leeway. Nope. Bad bitch told me she was done, I told her be safe. Real Christian, that's a cheap date. Married to the money, she at home and I can't be late. I just bought a Glock with that 30 in it. I just bought a pop with that 30 in it. Nigga, listen on my hood, getting buried in it. Heard the kids in the city, I ain't serving this, no. Murder on my mind, I can't sleep on. Nigga, if we get the drop, we gon' creep on. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. I just bought a Glock with that 30 in it. Yeah, I just bought a pop with that 30 in it. Nigga, listen on my hood, getting buried in it. Heard the feds in the city, I ain't serving this, no. Murder on my mind, I can't sleep on. Nigga, if we get the drop, we gon' creep on. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. Money on my mind, I can't sleep, no. I just got a box with a dirty one. Brand new Glock with the dot, I turn it to a dirty one. Spaz bros, all my niggas shoot just like we carrying them. Tattoos, I can't get no sleep until it's 10 toes. Gas in, I can't get no sleep until the bass gone. Bass gone, I can get the dance Michael Jackson, I'm having. I can turn a real good bitch into a bad one. I done turned all my young niggas to assassins. I feel like I'm Naismith, ballin' on basket. They dissing so they all get a casket. And then you get his head blown, purse down my head gone. Make him put that merch on, young niggas gon' merch on. I just bought a Glock, put that 30 in it. I just bought a pop, put that 30 in it. Yeah, murder on my mind, I can't sleep on. If we get the drop, we gon' creep on.
I feel like patience is very important to success. You can't get nowhere rushing. You're gonna lose. You're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rush the process. You have to understand what you're doing and just know it's patience. It's a patience thing.
Yeah, beautiful girl, beautiful girl, yeah, 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 beautiful girl, beautiful girl, yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand. Clean or dirty.
Told a bitch that I love her, and I ain't never really love her. No more ducking under covers. I was fucking with no rubber. Beautiful baby, it's a beautiful baby. Told a bitch that I love her, and I ain't never really love her. No more ducking under covers. I was fucking with no rubber. Beautiful baby, beautiful baby, it's a beautiful baby. I had coke money and champagne wishes. Life's a bitch, but that bad bitch became my missus. Think of rich, I don't know how we did it. We was thugging for the minute. Little homie in prison. Oh, the liquor got me twisted. Wait up, selling coke right on Lexington. Fucking Trinidadians, reading up for Mexicans. I just wanna run my wrong. I just wanna do right. My homies they gone. I don't wanna die. This is beautiful baby. Think about a stranger. Me and my niggas, we grew up to bang, yeah. I done stood up in the rain, nearly every day, thinking about the pain. This is beautiful pain, this is beautiful pain. Told a bitch that I love her, and I ain't never really love her. No more ducking under covers, I was fucking with no rubber. Oh no, beautiful babe. Oh no, beautiful babe. Told a bitch that I love her, and I ain't never really love her. No more ducking under covers, I was fucking with no rubber. Beautiful babe, beautiful babe. Only love you when you up, never love you when you down. They gon' watch the level up, they gon' run until you down. I done popped another bean, wait I on another level. Wait I just with the devil. My brother lands, he said get a spot. Nigga you scared, get a crew, then get a top. Every day a holiday, every time they kill a cop. My shooters they on demon time, every day they spinning blocks. They don't wanna see a nigga when they hoping that I fall. Never been in PAL, but a nigga got a ball. Niggas leaning, popping pills every day it's Adderall. Nigga I be having shooters, I ain't talking basketball. I can see the hate in mile away, I ain't mad at y'all. Shiesty on, put it up, nigga, when I clap at y'all. I ain't mad at y'all. Told a bitch that I love her, and I ain't never really love her. No more ducking under covers, I was fucking with no rubber. Beautiful babe, beautiful babe. No more ducking under covers, I was fucking with no rubber.
Salute to the chat. No fucks given. That was Beautiful Pain right there. You know what I'm saying? Produced by Cover. You know what I'm saying? Recorded at Umbrella Studios. You know what I mean? I don't usually toot my, I don't toot my own horn to things. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually toot my own horn to things like that. You know, I don't brag and boast. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of those right there. NFG podcast. No F's given. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. I mean, salutes to the chat. Salutes to everybody that stuck through. Salutes to all the content creators. Salute to everybody that was here for their family, for the turkey. You understand what I'm saying? Word the mother. I mean, for everybody that was here for the turkey. You know what I'm saying? And the stuffing and the cranberry sauce. There's a lot of motherfuckers was either locked up or, deceased and they never coming back. You know what I mean? So salute to y'all. Definitely salute to y'all. I was saying to myself, what else we gonna do for the night? You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into the gossip shit. I ain't got too much gossip going on. We not got no gossip going on. I'm saying we ain't doing that. But what we do have tonight is, just for me to stay on, because it's all about the content, right? It's all about spreading the word, right? It's all about getting the watch hours, as Hustleman would say. Do threesomes ruin relationships? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Threesomes ruin relationships. Are you mad? Are you mad? Yo, shorty, listen, you bring another chick into the bedroom, you can't be mad later if me and her smashing. There's no way in the world that you could be mad later that me and her smashing if you bring another chick into the bedroom. Like there's no way in the world that you can be upset. Fellas, it goes same way too. You want to have threesomes? You sure you want to have threesomes? How many of y'all ever had threesomes out there? Y'all never had no motherfucking threesomes. Y'all not getting no nannies. Y'all not getting no nannies like that. Stop right. Y'all niggas is lying. Y'all not getting no nannies like that. And ladies, you know, it's easier for y'all to get it done than it is for us fellas. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is. But how many of y'all into that? Like, how many of y'all into that? Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get this conversation going. Share it live.
I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my respect. I don't want to talk. I don't want to text. My name was in the mouth. My dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping. My DM crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my respect. I don't want to talk. I don't want to text. My name was in the mouth. My dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping. My DM crying, yapping.
Feel like I'm the queen of my city and the king of my city. I've been outside, nigga, where was you? Fighting for our lives, nigga, where was you? Tried to call your line, we ain't hear from you. Only God know what we going through. When bro died, I felt it in my stomach, nigga. Can't be the prey, so I had to go hunting, nigga. I played the back, cause them niggas would in front of nigga. And now I'm loved in a place I wasn't wanted, nigga. Said they wanted him to win, but never build with him. Helped them get the scars, but never healed with him. Running with them, you get killed with them. Feds came knocking, I was still. If my Timbs get busted and my Mac stop working and my gas stop working, then I'm gonna be lurking in somebody bushes, hopping over fences, hands up in the air, gun drawn, you better listen. And my crack stop selling and my moms keep yelling and my bitch start bitching, then I'm gonna be gripping. The feds start lurking and my bro keep twitching and my phone keep glitching, man, somebody going missing. Where you at? Got the city on my back, so I walk funny. New York accent, they say I talk funny. Got the world in my hands, yet I remain pure. They said it wouldn't work, but I remain sure. And I ain't just sex symbol or Barbie doll. No Dr. Miami to get my body done. Straight up out of foster care, busted lip and nappy hair. Chip on the shoulder, quick to spaz if you ever did. I've been outside, nigga, where was you? Fighting for our lives, nigga, where was you? Tried to call your line, we ain't hear from you. Feel like I'm
Fucking with a fucking bad bitch.
Niggas always dissing on my name but never state facts. Crying about that little bitch, I fuck, you know I hate that. Killed the nigga last week, I think I had to pee cause I ain't have Ajax. Probably busting off a bean and I just bought a bean to aim where his face at. If I see bam, bada boom, this a big body, not a coupe. All white seats, powder blue, all black touch like a Jew. Pussy, I'm the joker, who is you? Number one, I'm never number two. I've been in the jungle, not the zoo. I duck it from the Jakes, axe Rob, punched him in his face. Viral gang, jumping state to state. Viral gang, we be out of space. Last I died by a sneaker, he was doing ether with the Reaper. Buddha started singing like Aretha. Look, cheese in my pocket, that's Velveeta. All the ops cuffing, all the Teresa. I don't like the bitch, you can keep her. She is not my student, I can't teach her. Niggas always talking like they lit, but they know my niggas on that shit. If he ain't want her eyes, he a lick. If she ain't with the homie, she get hit. I got a 30, he got a B, what it do? The guys are like Bruno when they talk to niggas, it go do the do-do-do. Fuck with he jack, and I heard them niggas fool. I came in the spot with my heater, so tell them niggas cool. Off the dawn, I'm getting active, on point like a cactus. Fucking with a fucking bad bitch. Nigga, I'm a fucking savage. Couple bullet holes hit his body, if I run out, I'ma stab it. Tell them niggas keep it real. They don't know how I feel, they don't know why I drill. And I'm on a fucking block, but I gotta pop a pill. Right before I gotta pop a nigga, I'm a mental patient, I be tryna kill. Off the dawn, I'm getting active, on point like a cactus. Fucking with a fucking bad bitch. Nigga, I'm a fucking savage. Couple bullet holes hit his body, if I run out, I'ma stab it. Tell them niggas keep it real. They don't know how I feel, they don't know why I drill. And I'm on a fucking block, but I gotta pop a pill. Right before I gotta pop a nigga, I'm a mental patient, I be tryna kill.
Luciano, baby, going bananas as usual. Salutes to viral gang. Salutes to my viral gang. Going bananas. You know what I'm saying? As usual. But I tell y'all what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut this stream off because I don't want to smutty up the content that we just had. We just had great content on JFK, following around Hustleman 3.0 in the Skyjet, running around the galaxy. You understand what I'm saying? And finding out things that we wouldn't have found out earlier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna start the next one. You heard? And we're gonna get into the topic. We're gonna get into the topic. We're gonna get into the topic. Do threesomes ruin relationships? Do they ruin relationships? Do they ruin relationships? Let's go. Let's figure it out together. All right? We'll be right back.
I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my respect. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth. My dick was on the chest. Bitches be capping. My DM crying, yapping. When I fucked her, it didn't take magic. I've been trying to sleep. Let me get some rest. Spending all week standing on business. Give me my respect. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna text. My name was in the mouth. My dick was on the chest.